Good morning, everybody. Marty Reader with T. Marty and John L. Scott here. Today I'm going to talk about the pulse of the local market. Well, perhaps the national market as well. Let's start with that. No, let's start with some good news. It's not going to seem good for a minute here, but this is a chart that might be difficult really to see because it's on my shiny iPad. But if JP Morgan's projections, which is the orange one, come true, they're projecting 20% unemployment rate. We've got Merrill Lynch and Goldman Sachs that are at about 15%. But if the 20% were true, first of all, I'd like to just point out that means 80% of us will still be employed. We do have to get the 20% back to work. Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan have projected here, they're the red and yellow lines, that it will take 1 to 2 years to get back to where we were before the COVID-19 event, as opposed to 9 years it took for the Great Recession to get back to the same point it was before. That's of interest. If you want any of these slides, I'd be happy to send them to you. Here's another interesting thing. Zillow has indicated that since March 22nd, when everything real estate was shut down, we are now outpacing slightly online traffic at Zillow.com over last year. People are realizing real estate's in motion and wanting to perhaps get back involved in it. What else would I want to say? Oh, this chart here, you can't see anyway, also says that. The other thing that Zillow is saying is that pending sales turned positive in the week ending April 15th and is up 6.2% week over week compared to last year. And then I just kind of want to give you, I guess, a little evidence here. This is my market watch that I put out every Friday on my Facebook page. For the Kent Covington area, I can do the same thing for wherever you're at. Auburn, Maple Valley, Renton, Federal Way, Des Moines, anything you want, Black Diamond, etc. I can do this for you as well. But listings have been consistent the last 3 weeks in the low 30s, new listings. Back on markets were a problem because probably because buyers' employment status changed and then they could not purchase the home. And so that listing had to go back on market. Those are extremely low now. Two came on back on last week. We had 16 or some high number at one point. That's probably wrong. Price reductions. Now that's 16 this week. So now more than ever, it's so important to be sure that those listings are priced right. And buyers, I got a secret for you. If you want to be buying right now, having to do with price reductions, get in contact. I will help you. Anyway, 17 pending, sold 20 in the last week in just this little finite area. If there's anything else I can help you with, I'd be glad to. I can curtail this, I can narrow this, I can make this just for you. Personalize it. Maybe that works. Personalize it just for you, for your area, for your home. Let me know. I'd love to help. I need to keep busy. Thanks. Have a great week, you guys. Look forward to seeing you soon.